Just wait till you hear my stories of the last couple of weeks, from triumphs to chance meetings to heartbreak. It's a roller coaster of emotions, and you're along for the bloody ride, you lucky git. But first in this week's news, disaster for Rick Beato.
Don't do that! What the fuck?
Early footage of guitarist Burnt discovered. And Charles Bertou's Berkeley audition revealed. I bloody knew it! It was Victor Wooten all along. Anyway, I've been on my travels the last couple of weeks doing some of the best shit ever, man. Jamming with the Wops, meeting Phil Jones, shooting at Anderton's, jamming with the Wops again, shooting with Fender, that was bad timing, recording new original music at Marshall Studios, coming soon, jamming with the drummer of the Stranglers, coming soon, and recording at Bass Bros, also coming soon. Oh, and I bumped into one of my heroes, Fergal Sharkey, and he tweeted about me. I also got sent some great stuff. These two lads wore these fine t-shirts at a Fish concert. The bassist from Pill was spotted doing the same, as was Bradley Hall. And these fellas went out searching for Scott Devine on the canal. Excellent. But despite all these amazing things, I also had a personal disappointment. I don't know if you remember, but last year I was all over the telly with the Bantam of the Opera Choir, but I had to make the difficult decision to cut a load of stuff I was doing at the start of this year to really focus on my career, and that was one of them. And last weekend, they got to sing at the FA Cup final at Wembley. And while it was amazing to see, and I was so proud of them and for our city, from a personal point of view, I was absolutely gutted to be missing out on that one. That is a proper once-in-a-lifetime thing to be walking out on that pitch at Wembley. And I realised that I've not had to deal with disappointment for quite a while now. Like, the last 3 years have just been this incredible fairy tale for me, where this dipstick rose from the depths of shite and kept on rising. And this is really the first setback I've had where I felt like I've missed out on something. And I hope you can take something from this. It made me realise that even when you know that you've made the right decision about something, it doesn't mean it's not bloody hard sometimes. However, it's in the Yorkshire tradition to take things on the chin, man. And I dealt with it in the manliest of ways. I went to my local Lemur Preservation Centre and had a go on the trampoline. So before I move on, it is your last chance to get tickets to see me live on stage this Sunday at the Oxfordshire Guitar Show. There are not many tickets left, so be quick. The link is in the description with a 10% discount code. Now, onto the main story here. A few weeks ago, you may remember that I was sent a bass guitar by Anderton's to review, but they sent me a bloody 5-string, knowing that I hate 5 strings. And so I did my own artwork before sending it back. And then I was summoned to go to the Anderton shop in person, and I thought, are they all just going to kick my head in? Do I need to bring a squad of northerners down with me? Hey up, you're surrounded by armed bastards! But no, it was all very nice. First we filmed a clip that turned out to be rather controversial.
Hello, Danny.
Hello.
Winner stays on bassists. Okay. Mike Dirnt or Flea?
Mike Dirnt.
Mike Dirnt or Jacko?
Mike Dirnt.
Mike Dirnt or Lemmy?
Lemmy.
Lemmy or Cliff Burton?
Oh, Lemmy.
Lemmy or John Entwistle?
John Entwistle.
John Entwistle or John Paul Jones?
John Entwistle.
John Entwistle or Dee Dee Ramone?
John Entwistle.
John Entwistle or Paul Simonon?
John Entwistle.
John Entwistle or Paul McCartney?
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney or Sid Vicious?
Paul McCartney.
Cheers, Danny.
So I thought it meant, who do you prefer to listen to? Not who's the best, technically. And I got so much shit on Instagram for that, for saying that Mike Dirnt was better than Jacko. And then we did a blindfold test video, which is going to be coming out on their channel. And then the captain himself revealed that he's auctioning off my dipstick bass for charity.
We're going to tell you how you can win this bass in a charity raffle that we're doing. I said, look, give us that one back. Here is a 4-string version.
Hey! I thought you were going to pull out another 5-string then.
So here is a 4-string version that you can keep.
That's much better. Beautiful.
And I gather I will send you that so you don't have to traipse around London with it for the next 2 days.
So yeah, he gave me a brand new 4-string bass and then sent me it free of charge to my home. How nice is that? Suspiciously nice. That's how nice it is. We'll get to that in a minute. So how this works is you can click the link below to purchase a £5 raffle ticket, and if you win you get this wonderfully designed instrument shipped to you wherever you are in the world free of charge. And if you don't win, you've donated £5 to the Teenage Cancer Trust. And I just want to say at this point that Anderton's has been one of my favourite channels for years and years. And it was kind of weird stepping into their world. It feels like visiting the set of your favourite TV show, only to find that it's real life. Lee Anderton, Danish Pete, Rob Chapman. It feels like when Bart Simpson went to visit Mad Magazine.
And where's my verschlungene pastrami sandwiches?
Wow.
Only Anderton's is more like Tots TV.
I'll get you a banana, Mr. Chenko. Do it right now. Hold on.
Yeah, you're the banana. Talk about me being the banana.
But the funny thing is, they don't seem to realise what an impact they've had on guitar culture over the years. So let's just take a moment to indulge in the glory that is Anderton's TV.
Is that better?
Give me the bottle.
Give the bottle to Stick.
What's going on?
I like big buttons and I cannot lie.
We need burgers for kings.
Burger King.
Geez, you're right bang tidy. I'll smash her back doors in. I would so smash her back doors in. If you've never fantasised about anything, get a sexy chick to gargle milk.
Stop talking.
Alright, I think I went back a bit too far there. Bloody hell, Lee. So yeah, Anderton's has been suspiciously nice to me, considering that I defaced their bass. So let's see what's inside here. You bastards. Look what they've done to my new bass. Note, question mark. That's because I didn't know what that switch did. Blend, bass, middle, treble, loud with a W. Geddy Lee was here. That's because he recently replaced me on the front of a magazine cover. Look at this. I don't even understand this. It's like a map of the UK with all different pronunciations of the word bass. What the hell does that mean? Now, that all might be in good humour, but that is a step too far. In fact, that's getting covered up right now. Perfect fit. Leeds United. Alright, well I suppose we'll call that evens then. I defaced their bass, they defaced mine. We'll call it quits. Hold on, what's that? One Anderton's t-shirt. The smell of success. Breathe it in. Oh no. Okay. If you all buy tickets to the 5-string bass charity giveaway, I will eat this demented fermented fish on camera. I promise. Who should I do this with though? Please leave your suggestions in the comments. I reckon 2 or 3 people from your suggestions and we'll get them together. And we'll actually do this. This is not over, Andertons, you bastards!
Suck it!